So you are all in for a treat because if you're looking for pasta, gelato, or sorbet, Dolce Amore has you covered. Now with me today is Alessandro to talk a little bit about these incredible products going one by one, and at the end of the show, maybe we'll even have time to taste. What do you think?
Why not?
Well, why don't you tell us, we are definitely here for that, and to show everybody their different applications and how they can serve this to their customers as well. But Alessandro, tell me a little bit about the history of Dolce Amore.
Well, first of all, welcome and thank you for this presentation. Allow me to introduce myself again, Alessandro, Dolce Amore. We are a family-owned since 1989, founded by the Arpaia family.
Wow.
And what we try to do in our establishment, try to make our product as close as homemade as possible. Like you're from Italy, because we use Italian products, and then you taste the gelato, exactly what it is. And the product name is hazelnut. You're going to taste the hazelnut. It's going to linger into your palate, and it's going to last a long time. We have great sorbet from mango, Alfonso mango from India. We have the best purees.
So you're using the real quality products here. You definitely have taken it to the next level, infuse it with all these great, really from scratch products here, because the mango is supposed to taste like mango, and we'll taste that just shortly. So why don't we start off with the gelato and the sorbet? Kind of tell us different containers that's used, how you ship it out, and then maybe go over some of the flavor profiles.
Good. Yeah, these are 5-liter containers. They could be used for restaurant establishment and even cafes. Cafes have those display cases, gelato display cases so you're hitting both ends, the restaurants and the cafes. Our gelato here, for example, this is the vanilla, and it comes from Madagascar vanilla bean. Actually, all of our gelato is a 12% butterfat, which is lower than most ice cream. And you want that butterfat to be low because you want to taste the ingredients of what it is. The higher the butterfat, the more it's camouflage, if you will. And on top of that, you're not buying air with our product, which is called an overrun. And we use a 20% overrun. The more you whip that cream, the higher the overrun. It could go up to 30, 40%, and you lose the flavor, you lose the quality. So you get that dense flavor inside your gelato here.
So now individuals who own cafes, restaurants, or any kind of food establishment can take these units already made, slip them right into their freezer, and then you have a taste of Italy.
Yeah, you do.
Perfect. Oh, well, listen, tasting, yes. Let's definitely go through some of the flavors here. This is starting with the pistachio. One thing I noticed right away, Alessandro, is that there's real pieces of pistachio nuts in there.
They are. We had real pistachio. This is Sicilian pistachio, because in Sicily, they're known for their pistachio. We have a hazelnut, Italian hazelnut, and in fact, the mango. Again, we have worldwide ingredients in our gelato.
All right, let's. So definitely the texture looks wonderful. You can see bits and pieces of the pistachio nuts in there. So you, my friend, are not chinsing out on the product, and I think that's important, right? You don't want to find like 2 pistachio chips or like three quarts in there.
It reminds you of when you were in Rome.
Oh, this is definitely an Italian product, and I think that's what the best thing about Dolce Amore is you guys are basically taking old world traditions and bringing them here for the convenience of every restaurateur or anybody that just wants to consume the product. So definitely 100% on that. That is really good and perfect balance.
Would you like to try, Joe?
Well, I'll try the since you have real vanilla bean in here. I'll try the vanilla. My only gripe might be how much more can I stand of this incredible flavor. So, okay, real vanilla bean. You can see it in the actual ice cream itself, and you see the chips of vanilla bean in there too, and it even has like an aroma to it.
Yeah, like floral.
Yeah, so you get that, and with a cheap gelato, you're not going to get that.
No.
Certainly not when they're pumping with air, which is not this product.
You lose it all that way, exactly. Because it's
very smooth.
It's not an artificial extract. It actually comes from the Madagascar area of the island right off East Africa. Actually.
Very smooth on the palate, and after about 2 or 3 seconds, you're ready for another scooping. It's not like doesn't linger around. It's a subtle flavor, very smooth, definitely nice. So what do we got there? Looks like coffee.
It's coffee espresso.
Wow, can I get a scoop of that?
Absolutely can. All right.
Coffee and espresso, like if you want the best of both worlds here. All right, let's see what we got. Now, I don't believe I've ever tasted this one from you guys. So let's see how it is. I definitely taste more espresso in there, which is my preference. But this with the biscotti, forget it. You can't find me. Very, very good.
Thank you. Right.
You know, I would actually even take that and infuse it in a cappuccino. Put it right on the top of the cappuccino, just like that. Let it frost and wow. Okay, so now looks like we have chocolate all the way down there.
Yeah.
There's a story about the chocolate with this product, right? It's all natural.
Well, we always get our chocolate from where it's famous for. It's Belgian chocolate. You get that dark chocolate. Maybe good.
Ooh, look at the richness of this, the color. We're talking, there's no artificial stuff in here. So we got some real Belgian chocolate melted down. And it's crazy these day and ages, you have to say what's real, what's not. But this is definitely, let's see what we got here. And again, I love the quality of the velvet. Very chocolatey. Yeah, very, very chocolatey. That is like a very, very rich, decadent. Love it. What other sizes are we looking at for food service?
These are all 5-liter sizes pans, 5-liter pans. Again, for restaurants as well as cafes, they could use both.
Nice, and even if you're serving it for your customers in the restaurant, you can get a lot of scoops out of this, and it's such quality product, you don't really need to give much.
You're approximately going to get 35 4-ounce scoop, and that's the average. Just to give you a ballpark idea of what 5 liters could come out from it. It's
Very
35 4-ounce.
Very nice, excellent. Now, one of the favorite flavors of mine is a salted caramel coming up there, and you can see just from the top there, that caramel is floating. It's ready to be consumed. And you know, the pet peeve that I've always had with salted caramel gelato is there's not enough balance of the salt and caramel, but I have a feeling this is going to be right up my alley. The consistency always there. And I like that. A lot of blend of caramel. Here you can see that there's a good amount of caramel swirl.
Yep. Without the salt, it's called Dolce de Leche. But with the salt, we call it salted caramel.
Yeah, leave that salt on. That is really good. That is really good. Now, if I went to Italy, you know, classically in Sicily, they'll take that, they'll scoop it, they'll put the Muldoon sea salt right on top of that. Yeah, and this is exactly what it tastes like. It tastes like that, you know, that ocean type of flavor. You know, it just got me going, like on the side of a mountain somewhere, and I'm eating this. It's taking me back.
Make sure it's sea salt then, right?
Oh, it's the right amount of, yeah, because a lot of people can mess that up. This is a perfect balance. Now we have last one here, which is the mango. A good story with this is you're actually getting real mango in here.
When you taste a mango, it's like you're biting into the fruit itself. You really cannot tell the difference, Joe, because it's the amount of puree that we add in. Basically, it's water and sugar is the base, but we use 90% of the fruit itself. On top of that, it's 10% water and sugar. That's why you're going to take, when you taste the mango, you're really tasting it is the fruit itself.
Yeah, it's definitely tasting like what it is.
You will not know the difference, but let me give you a try.
All right. Now, going down with the mango. You know, this kind of product like this is truly a chef's dream because it makes their life a lot easier and it could really add to their name on a dish, right? Because, I mean, let's face it, people want to roll out with good stuff.
Yeah. You taste the product, they would think that it's made on premises.
Yeah, it's not easy to make this stuff from scratch. Leave it.
Correct. It doesn't have that commercial taste to it. It is authentic, and I say all the time about our gelato, it lingers on your palate for a long time. It just doesn't disappear. That's because of the fresh ingredients we use, and besides that, it's the amount of what we add that we lose.
Wow, Alfonso, this is amazing. Wow. And this particular mango, correct me if I'm wrong, Alfonso mango, which is one of the best. Wow. Good quality. Now I see here we also have some tartufos.
This is a classic tartufo. It's a vanilla and chocolate. That's everybody's Italian favorite, Italian restaurants, but it doesn't necessarily have to be Italian restaurant. Even steakhouses use this. It's a great individual cake or even shared. They split it in fourths. They open it up.
Wow.
And then you could actually share
Excellent.
a person of 2 or 3 or even 4.
Now
So
take a
but-
look at that. You got the cherry in there, combination of chocolate, vanilla gelato, and on the outside, that's just delicious. And then this is coated with pistachio?
This particular one here is a pistachio tartufo covered with chocolate, and then it's recovered with a combination of graham cracker and hazelnut crust.
Ooh.
So that is, it's a little busy,
Very
but
nice.
it's a great item to have.
Busy is good if the combination of flavors work, for sure. Wow, take a look at that, folks. If you like this pistachio, which you're going to love, now you can have it in a tartufo form. Incredible. And these are hand rolled, right?
They're all handmade, no machine whatsoever is involved in our tartufo process.
Wow. Well, Alessandro, you have definitely impressed me with these incredible sorbet and gelato favorites. So how could we find, I'm sure there's a list of products on the website, correct?
Our website is dolceamoreny.com, and then from there you can find a full list of our raviolis. We have gourmet raviolis, classic raviolis, gelato, sorbets,
Wow.
and fresh pasta.
Excellent. Well, if you haven't had enough, coming up next, some pastas, stuffed pastas, twirled, swizzled. Either way, no matter how you call it, it's homemade. It's coming from Dolce Amore. Coming up next. Now, well, this is near and dear to my heart, as you know, pasta. Now, growing up with it, it was first served to me before baby food, but I mean, looking at this and realizing that this is fresh pasta, you, my friends, are in for a treat. Let's start with some of the Nest pasta down there, Alessandro. What do we have there?
Our Nest pasta is pre-portioned for restaurants because they don't have to do the work. We do the work for you. All these fresh pasta you see here, I have a squid ink linguine, I have a pappardelle, which is ribbon style pasta, fettuccine, and a spinach fettuccine. These are 2 ounce each, and it comes 72 pieces of 2 ounces per box. I'll show you how it's packed. This is what a box looks like, okay? And these containers here, Chuck, if you will.
Yes, absolutely.
Show them. I'm just gonna take a couple myself here.
Looks like we get 6 Nest balls in here, right?
Yep, you get 6 of them here, and they're ready to go. Now, they come frozen, from frozen state into boiling water. It's approximately 1.5 to 2 minutes, so that chefs
Nice.
have, which is quick. Pappardelle, on the other hand, which is a little thicker, it's about 3 minutes.
Okay, so 1 to 2 minutes on the Nest, and a little thicker pappardelle up to 3 minutes.
Up to 3 minutes.
If you like it al dente, right?
Well, yeah, it's going
You
to be
should
al
have
dente.
a little
Yeah,
to the tooth.
absolutely. And I tell you, our fresh pasta, it really tastes like it's a chef made it. It's not, it's light and it's silky-like, and it's just a great item to have. This
Wow.
is a beautiful item. If people love to have this with seafood.
And this black squid ink, real black squid
Yes,
ink,
real
I should
squid
say. So what can we do with the fettuccine here, especially the spinach?
It's always numerous sauce we could do with the fettuccine. Joe, I'm old school at times. You know,
Right.
I like. We have a fettuccine spinach and an egg dough fettuccine. You can combine this together. It's called paglia e fieno, hay and straw. And you can do that with a primavera sauce, mixture of spring vegetables.
Wow.
That
Nice.
would be a beautiful classic. And
That would be a classic. That would definitely be a classic. Now, it doesn't stop at the Nest pastas. If we move along here, we have some stuffed pastas. I see tortellini, the classic gnocchi, and then, so talk to me a little bit about the stuffed pastas, how they come.
Yeah.
Is it like 72 count to a box?
Well, our stuffed pasta, we have the classic stuffed shells and manicotti. These are all pre-cooked items. Pre-cooked items that it takes a chef literally about 5 minutes, 3 to 5 minutes in the cooking water from frozen state into boiling water. It's 3 to 5 minutes, which is quick. And our raviolis are made with a non-GMO flour, North Dakota flour. The dough is very thin, and it's a full pocket. And you actually, when you taste the product, you want things to taste in your mouth and linger in your mouth, and not, you know, we believe that this is very close to home tasting as well.
Very nice, very nice. And you know, going over to some of the classics here, we do have and I've tried this off camera, by the way. The mushroom is incredible. You got 4 different kinds of mushrooms in there, right?
Yeah, we have porcini, portobello, cremini, and shiitake mushrooms. Okay, and that is, if you come closer here, I'll tell you something, you can see the darkness over here, and that's how thin the dough is. And this is called mezzaluna, which is a half moon.
Great. So really, Alessandro, you blew my mind, but really everyone has to try this product. We got a classic stuffed lobster ravioli here. Alessandro, tell us about it, and then we can go into the manicotti.
Yeah, well, actually, our number one seller on the gourmet part are the two types of lobster we have here. This is a gourmet lobster with squidding stripes. It's made with knuckle and claw. The other one is more economical. It's just body, leg, mince meat, you know, and knuckle and claw all together.
Great, excellent. Now, talk a little bit about the packaging for this manicotti here, which is one of my favorites.
So, manicotti for some of these establishments that have supermarkets. Supermarkets nowadays became more gourmet. So they have those steam tables, or they do grab and go. So I want to show you something really quick and very simple how a supermarket could do a grab and go, okay, meal to go, prepared meal without much work. For example, it comes in a container like this, and then it's microwavable, and a lot of these containers are oven able.
Nice.
Actually, you could put in the oven, and those are the best because when a person gets home, it's easy. They put it in,
pop it right in, forget it,
and eat it from here. I just want to
they say set it and forget it.
They put the sauce down. Okay. Put a couple manicotti. That's 2 here, and you can put up to 3, and you get yourself a meal. These are 2.7 ounces.
Wow.
So it's almost 6 ounces that you get as a meal, and that's a normal meal. You put some manicotti on top. We sprinkle some Parmesan cheese, and it is done for the establishment to put it out. They put their label on, they put it on their shelf, and it's ready to go.
Ready to go, convenience, serving chef-crafted food for the taking in the convenience of somebody's home / retail, restaurant, cafe, or whatever. Look at that. So if you want to learn more about these incredible products, different types of cuts of pasta, stuffed pastas, gelatos, and sorbets, then you want to go to the website dolceamoreny.com to figure out how it could work in your food service industry. Well, on behalf of all of us here and you, we wish you the best of luck, and thank you for joining on this show where we take a little bit of Italy and Dolce Amore brings it here to America.
Thank you for joining. Thank you.